Hello guys, what is up? I hope you guys are all doing well. I know I literally logged on right at 6 o'clock because I was like, I'm gonna be punctual this time. But yeah, I hope you guys had a great weekend. I know my weekend has been like insane because I moved into my dorm. So this is my dorm actually, which is where I'm like live streaming from today. So I moved into my dorm and to get to my shower in my dorm, you have to walk outside. And last night I was like, I'm going to take a shower at 3 a.m. in the middle of the night. And then I locked myself out of my room. So I was in front of my room in a towel, dripping, holding a loofah, waiting to get inside for an hour at 3 a.m. And it was literally a whole ordeal. So hopefully you guys this weekend is going much better than that. If it's not, I'm sorry to you, but I hope that it is. But yeah, welcome to Nia CC. I am on Sessions Live. As you guys know, you guys are probably either logged in on the app or just watching me via live stream. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm super excited to continue just hosting shows. Hopefully like every Sunday at 6 p.m. I'll be able to just sing a few songs for you guys, answer some questions, ask you guys some questions, get to know you guys better. And yeah, tell you guys some more crazy stories, like how when I get locked out of my dorm from walking from the shower and I'm just in front of my door with a towel. Yeah, hopefully that one won't happen again. So on to everything else that we're going to be doing today. So I have a few songs I wanted to share with you guys today. All of them are songs that I've written, except for one of them, which is a song that I didn't write, but I wrote a mashup to. I kind of want to call it a response song. So that's kind of something that I talked about in my last session, but I want to bring it up again. So I've really been trying to just take existing songs like Holiday by Little Mix or Fast Car by Tracy Chapman. And then I listen to their song and I pretend it's like a letter personally written to me. And then I write something back and then I mash up the two songs. So I'm calling those like mashups, response songs. I don't really know which one I want to call them yet. But so I've been doing a lot of those. So if you guys have like any suggestions like ever of like a song that you think I should mash up or like respond to, like please let me know. I'm really excited to continue writing more of them. And I haven't announced this on my social media yet, but I'm going to be doing an album of mashup songs. And it's really, really short because usually I only do like a minute and a half or like 2 minutes. So it'll be short, but I think it will be really cool. So if you especially want to see a song or see me respond to a song and see it like on an album so you guys are able to download it, like, yeah, hit me up with songs that you think I should do. You guys can either message me here on Sessions or you can follow my social media at Nia CC 13. At Nia CC 13 on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, you name it. I promise you, you will be able, well, I hope you will be able to find me. I hope it's not hard to find me. If it is, let me know too. But yeah, just feel free to just like keep watching my videos, liking my videos, but also just responding, chatting with me and suggesting songs and stuff. So I'm really excited for today. I think it'll be really fun. It's really different, just, like performing in a dorm. I think I'm still kind of getting used to like this vibe and like the crickets and like it's a beautiful, like natural sound, but it is what it is. So the first song that I'm going to sing for you guys is a song called Animals. And it's funny because I wrote the song probably now about maybe I would say, I don't know, like 2 months ago, a month and a half ago. And all I could hear in my head, like usually when I write songs, I hear something in my head and I'm like, that's a song. But all I could hear in my head was like, chasing dreams like an animal, you're an animal, run. And I was like, I don't know where that came from. Like, thanks God. Also, I don't really know what that means. So it took me forever to write this song because I knew I wanted to use that lyric. I just didn't know what it meant. But maybe I'll talk a bit more about it after the song is over and you guys can tell me what you think it means. So this is my song, Animal. You never say that you want me, got me hoping that I'm not fed up. You never call when you're lonely, got your number but I've had enough. And who's gonna be your only? Who's gonna hold you when you're done? Praying to God I'm crazy, praying I'm not your number one. Cause I can't give you an antidote gun. You're chasing dreams like an animal, you're an animal, run. Cause I can't keep on hoping, I can't hide you from your dark, I can't heal your lonely, I can't save your broken heart. goes up. Yeah. I wanna fly when I'm with you, 'cause I never wanna act grown up. I never lie 'cause I trust you, but my trust is never set for love. 'Cause you couldn't stand without me, and I'm not a holding kind of girl. Do you even wanna love me, or do you just wanna match our worlds? 'Cause I can't give you an antidote kind. You're chasing dreams like an animal. You're an animal run, and I can't keep on hoping. I can't hide you from your dark. I can't heal your lonely. I can't save your broken heart. Can't breathe and my panic grows. Yeah, my panic goes. I said I can't breathe and my panic grows. Yeah, my panic goes up. Sing you're an animal. You sing you're an animal inside. And I can't give you an antidote gun. You're chasing dreams like an animal. You're an animal run. 'Cause I can't keep on hoping. I can't hide you from your dark. I can't heal your lonely. I can't save your broken heart. Can't breathe and my panic grows. Yeah, my panic goes up. We're chasing dreams. You're an animal, like an animal run. So that is my song, Animal. So yeah, as I was saying earlier, like when I wrote it, all I could hear in my head, I feel like I was just about to go to sleep. Literally, as I was laying my head down on my pillow, all I could hear was chasing dreams like an animal. You're an animal run. And so I think now, earlier I was saying I don't know what it means, and I'm not gonna lie, I think sometimes I just write with like what's on my heart or just the intention of writing, and not I should do this more, but I'm not always like conscious of what I'm trying to say or what I mean. And so I just kind of wrote the song, and I guess like looking through the lyrics, it took me a while, and like honestly I had to process it with my sister too. But it's just like the idea of how like you know, in my case, it's a guy who basically is like chasing after his dreams like an animal, right? But like he's doing it so much that he's like putting me to the side, you know? So it's like a pride thing, but it's also like him just expecting me to be his like fangirl. And I think that's why I really like verse 2. Says, I want to fly when I'm with you because I never want to act grown up. Like I like being with him. Also, that's a Peter Pan reference if you guys didn't get it, because you know, Peter Pan fly. So I want to fly when I'm with you because I never want to act grown up. Like I love being with him, and like I never feel like I have to grow up. But also I never lie because I trust you. But my trust is not a sub for love. Like just because I trust you and just because I support you as a friend doesn't mean that we have to be something deeper. That I have to be like your girlfriend, I guess. And even when I say, because you never stand without me, and I'm not a holding kind of girl. I'm not a holding kind of girl. If you need me to hold you for us to be in a relationship, then maybe we shouldn't be in a relationship. Now I feel like I'm just giving relationship advice. I haven't been in a relationship, so don't take my word for it per se, but this is just how I feel. And then, do you even want to love me, or do you just want to merge our worlds? Like, do you even want to love me? Or I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. You just want us to have our worlds intertwined. So yeah, that is my song Animal, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think of it. If you think I should change some stuff, maybe slow it down a bit, make it more of like a chasing dreams like an animal. Yeah, like, you know, like more of a, I don't know, like vibier song and not as like upbeat, but I don't know, always changing that. So yeah, before I go on to the next song, as I did in my last show, and as I'll kind of be doing in all my shows, my sister with her other 2 business partners made this game called Like You Cards. And they're really, really cool because they really help you get to know other people. They have so many questions on it. I feel like you can never run out, even though, I mean, I feel like I will eventually. But they have so many questions on it, and it's just to get to know people, to like on a deeper level. It's for people to be more vulnerable. It's to encourage people to be vulnerable with each other. And so I'm going to answer some questions But I also don't want to just answer questions by myself, because I want to hear what you guys have to say. So if you are logged on right now, you should see a chat button where you can send a message, send a chat. And so if you have any like answers to these questions, especially ones that are like pressing and you're like, no, I totally feel this way, like, please let me know. Like, let's have a conversation about it. I don't want to just like talk to myself or interview myself. That's not always fun. But yeah, let's see. The first question is, what's your favorite part of the human body? What is my favorite part of the human body? I'm gonna say the eyes. Let's just stick with the eyes. I think eyes are beautiful. I think you can read so many different emotions through somebody's eyes, if they're happy, if they're sad, how they feel. I think the eyes are a gateway to the soul. It's a quote. I feel like that's a quote. I don't know who said it, but yeah, the eyes are the gateway to the soul. So I'm gonna say the eyes. Do you like to be massaged? What are these intimate questions? See, I told you guys, it gets like, now I'm like, I don't know. It gets deep. Do I like to be massaged? Yes. If you guys follow me on Twitter, which my Twitter is @Nia CC 13, please go follow me. You will see that I tweet about being massaged a lot, because with everything happening right now with COVID-19, like all the massage parlors are closed down. And I know this is such like a first world problem, but like I feel like I need a massage, especially after I like moved everything into my dorm and like helped my friends move in. I totally need a massage. So yes, I love to be massaged. Love it. Have you ever been caught in a love triangle? So as I was saying earlier, I've never been in a relationship, but in my head, I totally have been. You know what I mean? Like people that like you like, and like they might like you back. I mean, you never know. And then you're like, oh, there could be two people who like me back, and I like both of them. It's a love triangle, even though it's not really a triangle, because you're not with either of them, and it's all in your head. But have I ever been caught in a love triangle? Not necessarily. I've definitely been in like awkward moments with like guys that I've liked, and them being around each other. That has definitely been a thing. Here, I'll answer two more. What personality trait in other people do you value the most? I think I really value it when people are just authentically themselves. It's really hard for me to see people not be their authentic selves, or to like see people who just change when they're around me versus when they're around other people. One, it like low-key hurts my feelings, because I'm like, why are you changing for me? But two, I think it's also like, I don't know, if you're not uncomfortable, or if you're not comfortable with yourself, then how am I supposed to be comfortable with you? So I would probably say authenticity. Yeah, authenticity. That sounds like a nice word. Okay, last one. If you could choose any superpower, what would it be? I feel like I usually go for, I would want to speak any language, and I totally do want to do that. That would be really, really dope. But I'm going to argue that I think being able to do stuff really, really fast is probably really, really cool. Because, okay, think about it. Like, if I can run really fast, and I'm just assuming if I can do one thing fast, then I can do everything fast. So if I can run really fast, that means I can get to class earlier. That means maybe I can run to Disney World in less time. If everything is fast, I can read fast, comprehend it fast. I get all my work done faster. I can learn stuff fast. Like I pick up on stuff fast. That would be lovely. And I really wish I had that trait, because it takes a long time for me to like process things. Yeah, I don't know what you guys thought about those questions. I say totally a lot. If you have any answers, totally feel free to chat them up. I'm struggling today, guys. Totally feel free to send a chat and send them up. Maybe that's what I was trying to say. I don't know. Yeah, let me know what you guys think, what your answers to those questions were. I think they got a little interesting there. So this next song that I'm gonna sing is a song called Tides. And Tides is a song. So every Friday I do this thing called Nia CC Unplugged, and it's via my Instagram. Again, my Instagram is @Nia CC 13. And while I'm on it, I ask for users or people who are watching to give me some words so that I can write a song with those words and play it the next week. And so Tides is one of the outcomes of those sessions. And I don't remember exactly what the words I was given now. I'm pretty sure they were. What were the words I was given for that one? Loving, swiftly, confusion, cruising, and hallucination. Was it hallucination? Or it was hallucinate, yeah. So those are the 5 words that I was given. And then I wrote the song out of those 5 words. So tell me what you guys think about it, and definitely feel free to suggest some words at the end. It'll be fun. Oops. You don't gotta be loving on me. You don't gotta read a script. No, you don't gotta tell me swiftly, baby. I like the roughness of your lips. When you ask me why, I ask you if I've changed, if I love you right, 'cause I like where we are, let's stay the same. 'Cause I'll hold on to you if you let me try. I'll grow old with you, and if you ask me why, I give love to you when I could leave tonight, but I still choose you. 'Cause you're the water to my tides. You don't gotta be turned off by them. They're just living in confusion. They don't get how we can drive way by them, but we just gotta stay cruising. 'Cause on this road we're driving, there are no rights, and the stuck on red. So let's just soak the starlight in tonight. And I'll hold on to you if you let me try. I'll grow old with you, and if you ask me why, I give love to you when I could leave tonight, but I still choose you. 'Cause you're the water to my tides. And they won't stop talking, driving me insane. Think we're fake, they cannot hallucinate this, but they don't wanna see us playing, no. 'Cause they don't wanna lose, can't convince them they're driving in the rain. Wipers off, so how could they be saying they're veering off the road when they can't see the lane? So I'll hold on to you even when you break. I'll grow old with you, welcome all your waves. I'm in love with you. Look at me in the eye, I still want you. Why? You guys know why. 'Cause you're the water to my tides. Sing it with me. Still want you, 'cause you're the water to my tides. So that is my song Tides. So yeah, feel free to just suggest words. I think that was a really fun song to write because they gave me 5 words. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to figure out a song off of these 5 words. I don't know what it's going to sound like, but this is what I ended up with. So yeah, please feel free to like send words in the chat, send words again on all my social media pages. I'm at Nia CC 13. And every week I'll be making songs every week I'll be making songs with the words that you guys send me. And I think it's a nice little collective process because then you guys all have a say in like what I'm singing. And I think that's really dope. So yeah, that is my song Tides. So back to some nice fancy like you cards questions. I think it's really funny because last time I was doing it, so this is my second time doing a Sessions Live performance. And the first time that I did it, I didn't realize that you have to have an account in order to like, chat and send love, which please send love. That would be awesome. I would appreciate you guys forever. if you sent love. But I didn't realize you had to have an account to do it. And so, I was kind of singing to myself, and I saw that I had no viewers, or I thought I had no viewers. I was like, you know what? It's fine. I sing to myself all the time. So I'm just going to continue singing to myself and having fun with myself. And then I realized after the fact that I indeed did have people watching me. So thank God that I was just, not doing anything crazy, and just pretending like there were people watching me, because who knows? But yeah, so here we go. I already answered that. I've answered those ones. What about this one? If you could speak any language, what would it be? I think I'm going to say, I've been saying Arabic because I think Arabic is a really cool language, and I think just so many people speak it, and I just think it's like really beautiful, and I think it would be cool to speak Arabic. But also, somebody had a good point. I think it was my sister. She's like, I would want to speak Greek, because if I speak Greek, then I can like go back and read the original text of like the Bible, and that would also be kind of cool. So probably Greek or Arabic. I don't know. What would you guys say? I feel like there's so many languages. I don't even know which one to like choose from. I've already done those ones. Are people born naturally good or naturally evil? That's such a, I don't know the, well, I don't know. I think people are born, I'm going to say naturally good. And then I think that the world corrupts them. And I think that their influences around them are the people that just kind of like, that affect which way they're going to go into our idea of good or bad. So I'm going to say naturally good. I have hope for the world. Rule keeper or rule breaker? My first reaction whenever I see this is a rule breaker, because in my mind, I am totally a rule breaker. I would totally break all the rules for what I believe in. I mean, I would do that, but on paper, in real life, I'm totally a rule keeper. I'm afraid of getting in trouble. I don't like disappointing people. I have to be a rule keeper. I wish I wasn't, though. I wish I was more of a rule breaker, and I could like be in the Hunger Games, like be in a rebellion. I think I could still be in a rebellion. I would just find a way, like a loophole through everything. So I would still be like keeping the rules, but still rebelling. Can you do that? I don't know. Ugh. When's the last time you cried? So I definitely low-key cried a little bit yesterday when I was locked out of my dorm in my towel with a loofah at 3 a.m. in the middle of the night, obviously like 3 a.m. in the dark by myself until my friends came and rescued me. And that was really nice. I definitely might have shed a tear or two, though. I was just so tired, and I don't know why. It hit me. Ooh, okay. Do you believe everyone has a soulmate? So I have two answers for this, because I think if the idea of soulmates is people who like your soul just bonds with, like friendships, then I believe in the idea of soulmates, right? So like people who our souls just connect with more. But in the idea of like a soulmate as like a lover, and like the one soulmate person who was chosen to be with you for the rest of your life, I don't think I believe in that. And I only say that because I think that takes out the whole idea of choice. And I think that love is a choice. So if there's no choice, then how can it be love? Like if I'm being forced, that could be a lyric. If there's no choice, how could it be love? I'm going to write that one down. See, I told you guys I do this. But like, how could you, I think what's so beautiful about being in love, I think what's so beautiful about being in love is that it's a choice, and that there are so many other people around, but you are the person that I'm choosing to be with, and you are the person that I'm choosing to love. And I think that's a really beautiful concept. So I don't believe in soulmates only for that reason. I think that takes away the idea of choice, and I think choice is beautiful. And we'll do two more. Who is your celebrity crush? I have many celebrity crushes. I feel like it changes over time, but I have to say my most consistent celebrity crush for the past like 7 years is definitely Harry Styles. Like I have consistently had a love for him, and I don't know if it will ever go away. Hence why I will be singing Watermelon Sugar later, because I love him. I love the idea of him. I don't actually know him, but he seems really cool. Okay, last one. Can you have more than one best friend? Okay, so I've heard this question be asked a lot, especially growing up, because, when you're like in middle school, it's like, no, she's my best friend, which means you can't be my best friend because I already have a best friend. And that definitely used to be like a thing we would argue over, because I don't believe that you can only have one best friend. I think you can have a best friend maybe in different seasons. And like maybe some people only do have one best friend, but I have multiple best friends and I feel like I go to them for different reasons. And they all play different roles in my life, but they're all like the best in my head for what they do and for the role that they play in my life. So yeah, I have multiple best friends. I don't know what you guys have to say about that, but I have multiple best friends. So yes, on to more music. I don't know why I do that. I feel like sometimes I think I'm like a kindergarten teacher. I'm definitely not. That could be fun. Who knows? So this next song that I wanted to sing for you guys is a song that I wrote also over quarantine. And these are all songs that I've written literally in the last 2 months while being quarantined, COVID and everything going on. But this song in particular, I was really excited about when I wrote it because I was trying to FaceTime one of my friends. And you guys know me, I like my close friends. I love FaceTiming them. Like quality time is really important to me. So I was trying to FaceTime one of my friends. He wasn't answering, I'm like, why isn't he answering? Why doesn't he love me? But as I'm like waiting and the phone's ringing, when you FaceTime somebody, the backing it plays is like that sound. And so it was just playing over and over. And I was listening to it and I was like, yo, this is low key a beat. And so, I can't play the beat for you guys while I string guitar, but just hear it in your head that like sometimes throughout the song, it's like a da-na-na-na-na, because that's literally the sound that I wrote this song to. And then I added a guitar to it. So this song is called Destination. They say you dream too much, living inside your head. I say it's just enough. Ignore the real world bringing you. Oh, to let them get to you. Oh, so down we go, tumbling below their focus, reaching higher views. Oh, no wonder they're confused. They've never been this far, so they don't know the roads down underneath their skies. They're wishing they could go, but don't let them take control. They may have lost their dreams, you've just begun to chase. You're living young and free and still got time to waste. And you already know, your destination's you. Your destination's you. Your destination's your destination's you. They never found themselves, too insecure to try. They can't accept their fails, they have to wonder why you. You're not afraid to lose. And now they're calling, stressing all the things you want and hope you don't refuse. But their calling's not for you. They've never been this far, so they don't know the roads down underneath their skies. They're wishing they could go, but don't let them take control. They may have lost their dreams, you've just begun to chase. You're living young and free and still got time to waste. And you already know, your destination's you. Your destination's you. Your destination's your destinations. They've never been this far, so they don't know the roads down underneath their scars. They're wishing they could go. They may have lost their dreams, you've just begun to chase. You're living young and free and still got time to waste. And you already know, your destination's you. Your destination's you. Your destination's your destination's you. So that song is called Destination. Oh, I see Trevor says, great song, great words. Thank you, Nia. Thank you so much for that. I think besides the fact that, yes, I wrote, as I was saying earlier, like I wrote the song to literally a FaceTime backing. And I was like, oh, this is going to be a song and it's going to be about somebody calling you. And I think the whole idea, at least for me as an artist, especially in academia, because I'm in college right now, I go to UVA, it's hard. It is really hard to be around people who are constantly in academia, who don't necessarily understand the arts. And to just have people like say snide comments like, okay, but what's the real thing you want to do when you're older? Like, what is your real profession going to be? And it's, people don't take songwriting very seriously. And I think it's a lot of times like they've never been exposed to it. And I think so many people have dreams that they lose when they're younger. So when I say they've never been this far, so they don't know the roads, down underneath their scars, they're wishing they could go, but don't let them take control. I think a lot of people are just hurt because they've never been able to chase their dreams, or they have chased their dreams and it hasn't worked out in a way that they have wanted it to. And I think that is a reality that you have to live with, especially as an artist, but also knowing that like you have to be okay with doing the chase anyways, you know? And especially if music is something you love, like I know like regardless of whether I'm able to make music my sole profession, like I will be singing forever. Like I've said this before, but writing is like my diary. And so I will never stop writing, because that's like, stop writing. Why would I stop writing in a diary? That's how I go through my life. So yeah, your destination's you. You will find yourself. You don't have to find other people. You don't have to go other places. A lot of times I feel like people travel the whole world to find something, and they usually end up saying, I found myself. So yeah, your destination's you. Remember that. Follow your dreams, kids. Don't let anybody tell you differently. So that's a song, Destination. Back to more questions. Trevor says, yes, also true. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for just like affirming that. You know, I think as I was saying earlier, it took me the longest time to even come to terms with the fact that I wanted to be a songwriter and that I wanted to be a singer, or even telling people that. Like I was always so embarrassed because I was like, oh, like what are they going to think of me? But you know, just like owning up to it and owning up to like, yeah, this is a journey and it's not easy, but I'm pushing forward anyways. Okay. What is the longest you've been in a relationship? I feel like this card game is just coming from my life because I haven't been in a relationship, which is totally fine. And I feel like you don't always have to be in a relationship. Jesus wasn't in a relationship. So I'm going to say that. My longest relationship has been with Jesus for like 21 years. So that's great. Would you rather talk or text? Okay, here's the thing. I would rather talk to, there are certain people that I would rather talk to. And I think those people know that I would rather talk to them because I FaceTime them like incessantly. But there are other people that I would rather text. You know, I think it just depends on the person. I like talking to people though, especially when I want to hear their opinions or tell their stories, because I want to see their facial expressions like in the moment. I don't want to see the thought out response over text that like you filter. Like I want to see your actual response. So definitely, I think I'm gonna go with talk. If you were arrested with no explanation, what would your friends and family assume you had done? So I did this question with my sister, and before I don't think I knew what my answer is, but I think we have all confirmed, and everybody in my family is all confirmed. I'm really close with them, so they would think this is hilarious. Is that mine would totally be stalking charges. Because, and I mean, I don't say that to say that I would like stalk somebody, but if I had to be arrested for anything in the whole world, it would probably be stalking. It would definitely be stalking, especially people that I'm like obsessed with. Totally. Not that I don't stalk them, but well, let's just go to the next question. So far, have you answered any of the questions dishonestly? No, I have not answered any of these questions dishonestly. I've been 1000% honest. I haven't even looked at the questions before I like did them today. So no, I haven't been dishonest. Did you grow up to be who you said you were going to be as a kid? You know, I think Nia as a like 8-year-old Nia who wrote that poem about Disney World and decided that she was going to write a song about Disney World because I love that place, and was like, yeah, I'm going to sing for the rest of my life. She would be very happy with where I am. She'd be like, yeah, I'm not surprised you're at UVA. Your whole family came here. She'd be like, I'm happy that you're still pursuing music because that's what I love. So I'm still in touch with my childhood dreams. So I think that's pretty cool. What would you do if you were invisible for one day? Okay, so remember earlier how I said I would get charged for stalking charges? I would get arrested for stalking charges. If I was invisible, if I got to be invisible for a whole day, I mean, okay, yes, I would definitely sneak into like Disney World because I love that place and I don't want to have to pay like $200 to get in. But also, if there are people that I really like and I'm like at their concert or like at their like set or show, like, yeah, I'm gonna be invisible, not to like watch them creepily, but to just like get into the spaces that they're in. And then I'd like take off the invisible sheet and be like, hey, my name is Nia, let's be friends. And they wouldn't think that was creepy at all. Do you sleep with your bedroom door open or closed? I sleep with mine closed. It's really hard for me to sleep with it open because I don't know how you guys feel about this, but like when I lay down sometimes, I just see like my mind just starts making all these silhouettes. And so when I sleep with my door open, I always just think there's like a killer in the door, and that just never turns well. Literally, actually, the other day I was taking a shower. I forgot about this. I was taking a shower and I was listening to Alexa, and you know the music was like pretty high. And then I hear the music get turned down, and I didn't know anybody else in the house. So I hear the music get turned down. Or no, not get turned down. I heard the music get turned up. That's what happened. I heard the music get turned up, and I'm like, oh no, what is happening? And then I hear somebody walk to the bathroom. And my first thought was like, it's a killer about to kill me in the shower, and they turned the music up so that nobody could hear my cries. But it was just my sister. But yeah, all of that to say, I definitely sleep with it closed because I'm afraid of things that don't exist. Would you rather live forever or die tomorrow? I would rather die tomorrow. I think, I think that, oh, Trevor said, haha, so good. Thanks. I think I would rather die tomorrow. I think living forever, life is awesome, don't get me wrong, but living forever could be a drag. Like imagine just having to go through every pandemic over and over again with no choice. Yeah, no, I'd got to get out. The last one that I'm going to answer right now is, do you believe in magic? I absolutely believe in magic. I think that somebody said this quote. I don't know who this is from or who said this quote, but a lot of times I think magic is just science we don't understand. So yes, I 1000% believe in magic, and I think we're going to end up being able to do some crazy stuff. So yeah, those are the questions for now, and on to the next song. So this next song that I'm going to sing, it's called Lost, and I actually just posted a video of me doing an acoustic version of it, so you can find it on YouTube, on Instagram, and I'm probably going to upload maybe an acoustic version to Spotify. I haven't decided yet. You guys let me know what you think, or like if you like the acoustic version or not. But yeah, so the song is called Lost, and I think it, I always write from my heart, but I think there's a different type of writing when you're just in so much pain, and you just don't even know how to express yourself. I think that this is one of those songs where I just felt so much pain in the moment. And this is the song that like came about out of it. So this is my song Lost. Should have had an answer, but I'm trying to get back to you. I said it in a whisper, too scared to expose the truth. Crying out for comfort on Heartbreak Avenue. Feeling kind of lovebird with the star of a pain tattoo. 'Cause I know I could be the one for you. Yeah, you're the one who smiled at me, and you're the one who makes me happy. And I know I can't push this choice on you, but I can only stay if you want me. So what do we do when stories change, when songs replay and we're not on key together? Were we ever? And what do we say when words won't work and hearts are hurt and love can't make it better? Or could it ever? Or are we lost? Lost in our outlines, lost in our past lives. Can we be lost in another time? I'm lost in our storyline. Should've held it closer inside where you never know. Planting every clover with the hope that my luck will grow. 'Cause I know I could be the one for you. Yeah, you're the one who smiled at me, and you're the one who makes me happy. And I know I can't force this choice on you, but replay and we're not on key together. Were we ever? And what do we say when words could work and hearts aren't hurt and love could make it better? But still we never. But all we lost in another time, lost in a storyline. Can't we be lost in a dream life, lost in another time, yeah. So what do we do when stories change and songs replay and we land on key together, but still we sever? And what do we say when words could work and hearts are hurt and love could make it better, but still we never? Oh, we lost in a dream life, lost in our past lives. Can't we be lost in another time? I'm stuck in my storyline. So yeah, that's my song Lost. I don't know, I feel like singing it always, makes me a little emotional. Oh, I see Trevor says, thank you, Nia. I'm going now. Enjoy your week. Dream higher. I love your work. Thank you so much. It's always nice to see people just, affirming what I'm doing or what I'm singing. And like, again, like I don't write these songs with the purpose of being like, oh, like people are going to listen to this and love this. But it's nice to know that like people do, especially when it's songs like that, or it's like really me just being vulnerable about my life and what I'm going through. So yeah, that was my song Lost. Please keep watching the video of it on YouTube. Keep streaming it on Spotify, on Apple Music. It's on all platforms. It's called Lost by Nia CC. If you guys love everything I've been doing, please feel free to send me some love. Tell me about how you feel about these songs. Like, keep interacting with me. I think I love like getting to like know you guys and just like, hear what I'm singing for. Okay, so we're gonna answer a couple more questions, just a few more questions before we call it a night. And I'll sing maybe 2 more songs. Dun, dun, dun. Where did I put the cards at? Oh, they're right here. Here we go. Is love a choice or a feeling? I was literally just talking about this earlier. I think infatuation and attraction is a feeling, but I think love is a choice because that's work and effort, and you have to choose to love somebody. Doesn't always mean I like you, but I'm choosing to love you. Paper books or ebooks? Okay, I like paper books, but also I feel like that could like, I love paper books, but do we need them for society where we are now? Just because we could get ebooks and maybe that will save paper. Like, I think that would be nice. And I think I get a lot of ebooks just because it's easier to get. Like, I just get right on my phone and download a book. And like, for those of you guys who don't know, I love reading. So a lot of times people will be like, who are you texting? And I'm like, I'm actually reading Wattpad. Not texting anybody. Yeah, all that to say, I feel like ebooks can just be more convenient. So I mostly have ebooks, but I really do like paper books. Are aliens real? Absolutely. I'm sorry. Okay, I should say I wouldn't be surprised if they were aliens. Because hear me out. How could we be? And I'm defining aliens as like any living thing outside of Earth. Because I just feel like in this ever-growing solar system galaxy, how could we possibly be the only people in the whole galaxy? The only sign of life? That just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't click in my head. So yes, they're real. Which member of your family do you feel close to? I don't want to answer this question because I feel like my answer always changes, and I don't like doing that to my family. I'm close to all of them in different ways. So I'm gonna leave it as that. When do you feel the most loved? I feel the most loved. So my love language is quality time and also acts of service, which is different from gifts because so I'm really bad at doing services. that makes me sound so high maintenance. Maybe I am a little high maintenance. I don't know. But like, yeah, I am really bad at doing services. Like, it's hard for me to cook. It's hard for me to clean up, all of those things. And I feel like I feel overwhelmed a lot, or I should say I feel overwhelmed a lot, but I feel I'm really busy a lot. So whenever somebody like, it's like, oh, like I made you dinner, like, oh, I did this thing for you to like help you where you're at in life, I feel really, really loved when people do that. And also when people give me attention or when they say they want my attention, I feel really loved. And I'm like, oh, I'm special. Okay, last one for now. Do you believe in fate? I don't know. What is fate? Like thinking that something's meant to be? I believe that we all have a choice in our destiny, but that path has already been laid. Like, because I feel like time is a circle. I don't know if this is a question, but this is how I'm going to answer it anyways. I feel like time is a never ending. It's a. Mia, what are you trying to say right now? What I'm trying to say is you can't change the past, and I don't think you can change the future. I think the future's already set, but it's based off of your choices. It's not like you were forced into this idea. Like, so yes, fate exists in the sense that like your future will always be your future, but it's based off of your decisions. Yeah, that was confusing. I feel like that was like such a matrix answer, but I'm gonna leave it at that. I feel like that's cool. Okay. So this next song I'm gonna sing is called Jealous. It's one of my mom's favorite songs. I always say that, but it's like, it's just nice because, you know, a lot of times my mom like will like hear my music. She likes my music, of course. But, like she's very critical in the best of ways. So when she's like, I really like this song, I like have to like ride that wave for literally the rest of my life because I don't know when it will ever come again. Shout out to you, mommy. I love you. But yeah, so this is my song Jealous. And I'm just gonna jump through the chords and talk a little bit about the song after it. There's something about crying alone, yeah. Nothing but the tears to feel you caught up in the low sand. She don't like me and it shows, yeah. Wishing it was her who found you, hoping we don't grow. So I keep pushing myself up on you. I keep staking my claim. And I don't care if they say I'm crazy. No, I don't care cause you'll still want me. And I know showing my love won't break you. And you like you and me say I don't like when she's all around you. But I'll delight in this battleground for you. Cause I'm jealous. You like it when I say I'm jealous. Yeah, you already know I'm jealous. So you don't gotta make me jealous. Make me jealous, oh jealous. You like it when I say I'm jealous. Yeah, you already know I'm jealous. So you don't gotta make me jealous. Make me jealous, oh. It's taking some time on my own, yeah. Don't wanna get addicted to you, afraid of letting go. But you keep creeping up in my conscience, so I keep seeing your face. And I don't mind that you're all around me, cause in my mind it's a welcome drowning. And they keep making themselves your focus, so now they're taking my place. And it's insane that I wanna win when I know I already have you. Jealous, you like it when I say I'm jealous. Yeah, you already know I'm jealous, so you don't gotta make me jealous. Make me jealous, oh jealous. You like it when I say I'm jealous. Yeah, you already know I'm jealous, so you don't gotta make me jealous. Make me jealous, oh yeah. I'm jealous, make me jealous, oh jealous. You like it when I say I'm jealous. You already know I'm jealous, so you don't gotta make me jealous. Make me jealous. It's about jealous. I think that was a fun song to write just because I started writing it like a year and a half ago, and I was driving home from school, and I could just hear like the melody in my head, like jealous, you like I want to say I'm jealous, but I literally could not figure out what the verse would be, and that it's so hard for me to like to write a song and then walk away. Like if I'm writing a song, I'm writing it now or like in the next 24 hours. I don't really like write songs and leave because then I will probably never come back. Because it's like a diary entry. I don't want to go back to this diary entry. I want to start a new one now. But it hit me again at the like in the middle of quarantine, and I was like, okay, yeah, no, I need to write to the rest of this. And so I'm happy that it ended up coming together, even though like the chords are like weird and different. But yeah, that's my song Jealous. Feel free to also stream that on all streaming platforms. It's on Google Music, Apple Music, Spotify, name it, it's on there. You could look up Jealous by Nia CC. I also just posted an acoustic version of it on my YouTube channel, Nia CC. You can find me there and subscribe to me there. So yeah, I'm gonna answer a few more questions, and then I have one last song for you guys before we have to leave. Ooh, let's go. I'm really interested in some of these questions because I haven't gone through this whole deck yet. So, when's the last time you went on a vacation? So when I was on, Andrew joined the chat. Hey, Andrew. So when I was in quarantine, I was with my sister in Los Angeles, and so I could count that as a vacation, although I was doing a lot of work, but it was still a vacation. It was really, really fun, even though we couldn't like go anywhere. We made our own events and stuff, and it was still fun. So I'm gonna say like I guess a week ago. Do you prefer to shower in the morning or at night? I would prefer to shower at night. Showering in the morning can be nice, I think. Hey, Andrew, what do you think about showering in the morning or showering at night? I think showering in the morning can be like fun, and it like wakes you up. But I would like to do as little as possible when I wake up because I hate waking up. I don't like getting up early. I hate that feeling of being tired and having to get up even when you don't want to. So I want to be able to do as little as possible so that I can wake up as late as I can. So I like to shower at night. Hence why I was showering at 3 a.m. when I got locked out of my dorm. I'm going to keep bringing that up for the rest of my life because it was so embarrassing. So embarrassing. What is your favorite holiday? Christmas. Christmas. I literally just wrote a Christmas song, and it is the middle of August. I love Christmas. I think it's such a fun holiday. I love seeing the lights. I love the colors. I love the trees. I mean, I love Jesus too, and I guess that's a lot to do with Christmas. He's great. And I love everything that comes with Christmas. So like my family was never really like a family that did gifts. I guess like when we were like way younger, but my siblings are way older than me. So I kind of like grew with them. So once they like grew out of gifts, I grew out of gifts too. And so we really just we do trips. And so it's nice because that's usually the time of year where like we're all able to get together, like the 5 of us when we're all like busy, and to just like be in each other's presence. And like I'm really close with my family, so that's always really fun to just be around all 4 of them. I'm gonna cry just thinking about it. If you could time travel, would you visit the past or the future? You know, I think I'm gonna say the past because there are a lot of people in the past I would want to meet. And I feel like visiting the future would just be really, really like trippy, you know? Like I don't wanna mess up my future because I visit the future, but I know what happens in the past already. So I'll visit the past and like talk to people. Like, I don't know, maybe I can talk to like, I don't know, Mary, Queen of Scots. Like she's dope. That would be fun. I think there are a lot of people I'd want to talk to. I would love to talk to Princess Diana. All these royalty. I want to be royalty. So of course I want to talk to royalty. Okay, we'll do 2 more questions. Are you living the life you want or the life you have? Ooh, you know what? Both. I'm definitely living the life that I want right now. For where I'm at, I think that, yeah, this is kind of what I was talking about earlier. Like doing music in academia can be like really hard, but I'm happy that I'm doing it. And I would never want to change that because both of those things mean a lot to me. And I like where I am in my life. I mean, obviously, if I could like be married to a prince, that would be great. But like, I'm very satisfied with where I am right now. Coffee, tea, or neither? Tea all day. I literally just ordered a cute little tea set for my room. It's pink, has flowers on it. It's gonna be really cute. I love tea. I think it tastes so good. When I studied abroad last year in England, my favorite time of day was 10 a.m. when we all had tea time, and the tea was always magnificent. I love putting honey in it. I love putting lemon in it. It's good for your vocal cords. It's just tea all day for me. Tea all day, all the time. So yes, that is the last question that we have for tonight. I have one more song for you guys. Thank you so much to everybody who tuned in and for just like talking to me, like rolling up in your chats. Please please feel free to send love. I always love love. See what I did there? Yeah, so please feel free to send love. Again, my social media is Nia CC 13. Please go give it a follow on all social media platforms. I am very active on Instagram, on Twitter, on TikTok, on Facebook. You name it, you can find me there. And I would love for you guys to follow me, and then I will like try to follow you guys back and like just have more cool conversations, especially if you want to hear new music. I feel like since I'm constantly writing, like that's how I like keep up with all the songs I'm writing. So if you want to stay hip with what's going on in my life and what's going on in my diary, follow me on Instagram. So this last song, I feel like I just couldn't not sing this song. The whole reason that I got started on sessions is because somebody saw my Watermelon Sugar mashup song / response song, which is what I was talking about a bit earlier. And so I had taken Watermelon Sugar by Harry Styles, and I had pretended that it was a letter written to me, and then I responded to it, and I mashed up our two songs. So it's like half original, but half Harry. That came out weird. Half original, half Harry. And so I feel like I have to sing the song just because that's the whole reason in which, you know, I'm on sessions, and I'm really grateful for it. But also, people have been asking me, a lot of people were commenting under the video or like were DMing me and were like, you should make a more full version. And so I kid you not, like, I guess now like an hour and a half ago, maybe 2 hours ago, I was getting ready for sessions, and I was like, I'm just gonna write a little bit. I'm gonna write a little bit more to Watermelon Sugar. So this is the full version that I ended up coming up with, and I hope you guys like it. So this is Watermelon Sugar. It tastes like strawberries on a summer evening, and it sounds just like a song. You say I'm a little bit juicy, a little fruity, tasting so sweet. You should put me in a smoothie, and you're looking pretty smooth. Hey, do you got a sweet tooth? Are you catching my meaning? Feeling your breathing, calling my treat. It's an in and out feeling, and my heart starts reeling when you take me in, take me out. Now I know that I can never go without your watermelon sugar high, your watermelon sugar high. Wanna taste you all the time, your watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high. Taste me all the time, your watermelon sugar high. You say I'm a little bit teasing, a little pleasing, smelling so good, and you love my breathing. So go ahead and breathe in. Am I tasting so sweet? Are you liking my summer? Taste my colors, call it your fruit, and I'll call you my lover. No, I don't want no other, 'cause you take me in, take me out. Now I know that I can never go without your watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high. Wanna taste you all the time, your watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high. Taste me all the time, your watermelon sugar high, your watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high. Wanna taste you all the time, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar. So that is the Watermelon Sugar response song. I think this is the first time I've actually sang through the whole thing. So that was fun. I'm happy you guys got to do that with me. But yeah, keep on suggesting songs for me to respond to, for me to mash up my original songs with. I always love doing that. Feel free to send them in the comments. Feel free to follow me on Sessions Live. Keep on sending love. Keep on tuning in, 6 p.m. Eastern time. Every Sunday you can catch me here just singing a couple songs and just hanging out with you guys. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I had so much fun playing all my songs for you guys and like talking with you guys and answering some of these crazy, really vulnerable questions. And I'm excited to see what comes about of it next week. So see you guys later. Bye.